Hey, I would like to give you a little bit of demonstration on trauma and how trauma impacts your brain. Um, this I will sometimes use in session, and I'll tell people it's part of the education part. Is imagine that this here is your brain. Okay, so we've got your brainstem, and we have here deep inside the brain the limbic system. The limbic system holds your amygdala, which is your fight, flight, or freeze, signaling your body alert to run or to hide or to fight. The fight, flight, or freeze response comes from deep inside your brain here. Your memory centers are also in here. It's just kind of the middle brain. There's three parts of our brain. You got the reptile brain, the middle brain, and then the kind of thinking brain is up top. This is your neocortex. This part, the prefrontal cortex, in case you didn't know, I always find this fascinating, is not even fully developed until you're like 26 to 28 years old. So this part is where logic, your reasoning, I can't spend this money on that because I have to pay that bill. I shouldn't do that. I should call this person and not call that person. It might even happen when you're faced with an emergency. Sometimes some people are on point. They know what they have to do, or maybe like an emergency medical technician or something would know, yeah, I got to do this, and they just rush into act. Even though they're under trauma, their top brain is working. What happens when our limbic system is running the show is when we get afraid. Okay, so say you're in a car accident, or you are, you have a trauma response. Somebody's yelling at you, just that. This limbic system is tucked deep in here. It goes, wow, we got to alert the muscles, alert the brain. We need to hide, we need to fight, we need to run. So it's like, go, 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 And so this part, this amygdala and this system alerts your kidneys to release adrenaline. It floods the system with cortisol and adrenaline, and it's going all over the place. Your brain is flooded. When your brain's flooded, this neocortex goes whoop, right off. There's no logic. There's no thinking. There's no thinking straight. There's no any of that. So if you say things when you're mad and angry, or, when you say something, it's not going to be the right thing because you're not thinking, okay? But what's also not happening is your immune system isn't working because it doesn't need to. Your muscles need all your energy. So your immune system isn't working, so we're more susceptible to rheumatoid arthritis as we age. We're more susceptible to lupus. We're more exposed to autoimmune disorders. The things that are no-see-ums, you're like, we can't figure out what's wrong with you. We just don't know. And so they just give you medication. And psoriasis and plaque and stuff with your skin. Your skin goes all out, So your digestive system isn't working. Your urinary system isn't working. Many other things aren't working. So what's happening is until we get this top brain back down, everything's going to be haywire. So if you're living in trauma, if you're living with PTSD, what's going on is you're up all the time. So you're more susceptible to illnesses. And throughout your life, this is diabetes, this is obesity, heart disease, all these other things can go wrong. And that can just stem from childhood trauma. PTSD is a thing, but I want you to also know that it's treatable, that you can overcome these things. I believe it. Believe it. And I want to give you hope that you can calm your brain down, that I can teach you some methods to calm your nervous system down. EMDR can really, really help. And the stuff that I use is just heals. It's healing for people, and maybe other people are using it too. So it's real. I guess bottom line is today, it's very, very important for you to get your top brain back down so that you can function. You can function with your head screwed on straight, So yeah, if you want to call me, email. If I'm not the one for you, perhaps I can help you find a therapist that may fit. Okay. So if you have any questions, please email or call me as well. Okay. Look forward to speaking with you.